Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your Daily Smash for Friday, May 16th, 2025. I'm Rick.
I'm Kelly.
The light is fixed.
Voila.
We're good to go now.
Look at that.
It took some doing.
Now we have to patch it.
I'm going to patch the holes in the ceiling. We got our halos. And Tony, your cousin Tony, thank you again, Tony, is a genius. He was like, get those round chain links. It looks like a chain link, but it actually has a little screw on it. You can screw it on and off.
To match.
Solve the problem. So we took them down again, made sure they were all, he made sure they were all good and connected. And then we went and you found the hooks.
Yes. Isn't that crazy?
At that lighting store.
Yeah, right on Harbor.
I actually have video of the lighting store because I want to give them a shout out.
Yay!
I just want to thank Custom House Lighting for having these pieces that we needed. This is exactly what we needed to secure that light over the kitchen counter. And they had 3 of them. I bought all 3 of these screwable loops. And these are going to fix that light permanently. Without them, I mean, we could have found something. But it wouldn't have been as perfect as those were.
No, perfect. Isn't that crazy? It was like odds and ends in there. It was insane.
Well, the guy pulled out something from like behind the counter, like behind his desk. And he had like little random, like the stuff that I save in the shed.
How much were those anyways?
I think I bought all the ones he had. I wanted 3 of them, whatever. I think it was like 21 bucks.
Oh, wow.
So worth it.
Julie just landed.
All right. The kid is back.
She's going through customs. I'm so excited to see her.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm so excited.
Awesome.
Aren't you excited?
I am excited. She's going to be home. Well, we're taping this on Thursday night.
And I'm leaving for San Francisco. Woo!
Well,
it's my best friend, Yelena.
I'm going to the desert.
Yelena's, she was my first friend. Mm-hmm. I met her in 2004 when I moved to San Francisco, and she's turning 50. And I got this funny card. Read it really quick for her. I thought it was fun. Anyway, we're going to have so much fun. She's doing it at the Bait Club right off the Embarcadero, if you guys know what that is. So I'm going to do a little show and tell, everybody.
She might see this.
She's not going to see it.
Oh.
Lena will see it before Yelena will see it. Yelena's...
Let me get out my glasses.
Can't read?
No, I can. I didn't know how big the font was. It says happy 50th birthday. You don't look a day over 65, which happens to be my age. It's a very sweet sentiment.
Do you think she'll get offended?
No, she's got a sense of humor.
She does.
So she's going to her girlfriend's birthday party. I'm going to take care of some business in the desert. Jolie's going to have a party here in Huntington Beach.
So we go to my friend Steel Platt's birthday party last night.
Wednesday night.
And I meet a ton of people on a daily basis. I never met people. I just don't remember faces. It's weird. I don't remember names, or I don't remember people's faces.
I remember faces, but
it's not that I'm rude. It's not that I'm rude at all. So we were at his party, and I was being very nice, and I knew the guy, and he's like, "Hey, Kelly," and I'm like, "Hey, Troy," and then I see he's with this woman, and I go, "Hi, I'm Kelly," and she goes, "I've met you a million times."
Oh, I didn't know about
and then
that.
She walked away.
Oops.
I was like, that was so rude. That was like, I was being polite and nice.
She could have handled that better.
I mean, like, and walked away like that. Like, just, it was so mean. I was like, oh my gosh.
Have you met her a million times?
Obviously not.
She wasn't memorable.
I don't recall.
Oh. Well, we were both sort of distracted. There were so many people that we knew, and I knew, and Kelly's like, when we were leaving, she's like, isn't it crazy how many people you know here now? Yeah. And I was like, yeah, it is. Like, I must have known 50 people at that party.
Is that crazy?
A lot of conversations.
Yeah.
Good ones.
Cool, it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's a small knit type, and oh my God, it was hilarious. I was talking to the women there that have known me forever, living in Corona Del Mar for so long, and they're like, oh my God, you live in Huntington Beach? Oh my God, how do you like it over there? Like, oh my God. That's
like we moved to the other side of the track.
I go, I work out at Curl Fitness. I wake up at 6:30. I leave my house at 6:45. I'm at the gym at 6:55.
Yeah.
Like I'm there
Right
before.
down, it's 7 miles, not even down the road.
I'm like, I don't know what you guys are talking about. We ride our bikes here from Newport here to Sea Legs.
Yeah. We're
I'm
next
like-
door.
Oh my God.
Literally next door.
But it was everyone.
Yeah.
It was so funny.
Except the ones who are from Huntington.
No, yeah, like Rachel and
they are
Joe.
all like, oh my God, Huntington's awesome.
Oh yeah, they do.
Good for you guys.
People that were born and like raised here love it here.
Yeah, they do. In fact, one of our friends who had a house next to us on Lido Isle.
Right, Jerry,
who still has a house here, was living over there in the fancy neighborhood, is coming back because he misses it.
Yeah. How good, I mean, I thought Steele was younger than 66. I thought
He looks great.
Doesn't he?
He's a year older than me, and he created the Yard House. You probably have heard of that. He has the sickest house in Crystal Cove, and told me again last night he wants us to interview him. Well, we already wanted to interview him, but in his tequila tower for our Patreon, and we're going to do an extended interview with him about how he became so successful and all the pitfalls along the way. But also he wants to do a shot like every 4 or 5 minutes during the interview to see how we hold up. So that should be entertaining.
Well, it takes a while, right? Your blood alcohol level has to hit.
Well, we're definitely Ubering over there. I'll tell you that.
That does not sound fun for me.
No?
Doing shots?
Are you going to yak? You can tap out at any time.
I can't do shots at my age.
Well, I can't do shots right now.
I can't do shots at 50 years old.
I can't do shots right now because I'm still recovering from my gout, which hurts, but it's getting better.
Are you you're doing the cherry juice, you're doing all the anti-inflammatories?
I did not. I am doing that. I did not drink cherry juice today, but I drank a lot of water because you reminded me.
So I come home, I go to the gym. Go to the gym to go to a bakery.
This is Fresca, by the way.
Yeah, it is Fresca. I go to the gym, work out to go get pastries. Doesn't that seem counterintuitive, right?
Yeah, no.
Oh, that's Jolie. Hold on.
You created room.
Sorry, I have to take this because she is going through customs. Okay. Yes, he's here. I'm waiting for the bags.
Oh, good.
Coming. Okay. Sorry. Thank you guys for
Excellent.
Understanding. I know you all have children.
That is a long trip from Paris to California. It's much easier to go to New York.
She had a friend.
Yeah.
On her a girl.
The whole way?
The whole way.
Do you know where she
school.
connected? Because
No.
her dad got the flight. You have to connect, so there's a layover, and it's already from here. Was it like 11 hours or something like that?
Selenda has made this body better, getting better with age, and it's because of this bad boy right here, the spoke in the wheel.
Minerals play an essential role in your body's functions. If you don't get enough, you can suffer a long list of health problems.
But get the minerals you need and you can absolutely thrive. We used to get our minerals from the food we eat every day, but over-farming has stripped the nutrients from the soil. Crops grown decades ago were far richer in vitamins and minerals than what we have today. You'd have to eat 4 servings of broccoli to get the calcium 1 serving provided in the 1950s. And meat has just half the iron. Here's your solution. SOULLIFE mineral supplements, including Re-Kick, Reform, and Selenda. They're specially formulated to ensure your body actually absorbs the minerals and nutrients inside. SOULLIFE has been healing Canadians for years. Now we're proud to be exclusive partners here in America. Click on our link to get your Rick and Kelly discount on these amazing supplements that can change your life for the better.
SOULLIFE, the minerals you need. I mean, think about traveling like that when you're 18 years old by yourself.
Actually, you don't have to connect.
I never did that.
I didn't
My
either.
first time going to New York was I was 18, 19.
I did travel overseas with my family when I was a kid, but
With your family, but by
not
yourself.
by myself. Never a trip like that. Not until much later.
Well, I think that makes you have a different perspective on life. It's another form of education when
For
you
sure.
do that.
For sure. Living in Paris is a great experience for her. Makes her more worldly. Mm-hmm. You know, more aware of everything else besides what's going on here on, you know. On
So, well,
17th
I'm
Street.
in San Francisco, you're going to be in the desert.
Yes. Yes. And Jolie will be here having a party, as I mentioned. Everyone's invited. I'm kidding. No parties.
I didn't see this.
No, you sent me this, and I thought we'd share it because you're very much into fashion and hair and makeup. So let's watch this, and I want you to tell me what you think about it.
Okay.
Short where the skin meets the ear. You take the other marker and you go like this. Boom. And I mark it there with a mark. Oh yeah. If it's 3 inches longer, she needs to wear her hair long. If it's 3 inches or shorter, she should be wearing it.
Now, what is that? How is he measuring that?
He was using a thing with a thing from the chin up, and it's, I guess, I don't know. You sent it to me.
I know.
But it's like if the does that make sense to you?
No, I don't. Wait, let me watch it. Let's watch this one more time,
Okay,
guys.
here it
If
is.
you guys could tell us what he's talking about and how is he measuring it exactly? Are those chopsticks? What is those?
Where the skin meets the ear. You take the other marker and you go like this. Boom. And I mark it there with a mark. Oh yeah. If it's 3 inches longer, she needs to wear her hair long. If it's 3 inches or shorter, she should be wearing her hair short. 1, 2, short. Where the skin meets the ear.
How do you decide if your
I
hair
don't know. I always thought that when you're like older, you should have your hair shorter. But I'm looking at all these ladies that Christy Brinkley, she looks great with long hair. Demi Moore looks great with long hair.
You look great with long hair, and you're.
Oh, I've always had long hair, so.
But what is
that's,
older?
you know,
like
my
what?
hair.
When do you just?
So somebody on TikTok goes, "She has the thinnest hair." I have fine hair. I'm thin hair. I have a lot of hair.
You're thin, but your hair is thick.
It's not thick.
I have a hot topic now.
Fine.
Hot topic.
Hot topic.
Taylor Swift's friendship with Blake Lively halted as singer wants no part of Justin Baldoni drama.
Ooh. Well, she could write about it. She
After-
could sing about it.
After being subpoenaed as a witness by Baldoni's legal team last week in the It Ends With Us legal mess, Swift has allegedly let her friendship with Lively take a backseat. Their friendship has halted, a source told People. Taylor wants no part in this drama. Another insider claimed the Grammy winner and Lively are taking some space, but said the superstar pair are no longer friends. Do you care?
No. So.
It's funny how so many people do care about stuff like that. You are going to Greece on a girls' trip in a week.
Yes.
Are we going to do the smash remotely via split screen?
Yes.
Would
If
you
we
like
did
to
that.
do that?
I would love to do that.
Okay.
But we did it in France.
You can enjoy Kelly's Greek girls' trip with me,
I'll
along with
I'll
me.
drop videos.
Yes, you share videos. And if and when possible, we'll do a split screen thing where you can update our viewers on your activities and the fun you're having.
Yes.
While I'm back here slaving away.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I'm excited you're building that studio out there.
Yes, we're making a studio in the desert, and I have more work to do here, and I'm going to get a lot done so that when you walk back in that door, you're going to be like, whoa, look what you did.
Like the garage?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yes, the
Yes.
garage.
Right. Just hire somebody from TaskRabbit to help you.
That's a good idea. An extra set of hands always helps.
Exactly.
In the news now.
In the news.
I'm going to read you a story that I read on Newsmax that you don't often hear. This is the kind of story that falls through the cracks. And my whole point of putting it on my show and sharing it with you here is that this is important stuff that most people might not even hear about or pay attention to. And it's from the Reuters news service. You know those solar panels, the fields of solar panels that dot our landscape, and the wind turbines that you see, like on the way to the desert or Vegas, all over the country, they have these wind turbines and they have these big solar fields, right? And they're connected to our energy
Grid.
infrastructure, the grid, yes.
The grid, if you will.
Well, the infrastructure for those panels includes power inverters, which are predominantly produced in China, and they're used around the world to connect solar panels and wind turbines to electricity grids. They're also found in batteries, heat pumps, and electric vehicle chargers. These items come from China. And according to Reuters, Rogue communication devices not listed in product documents have been found in some of these Chinese solar power inverters during inspections here in America by U.S. experts who stripped down the equipment hooked up to our grids to check for security issues. So these highly skilled engineers, whose job it is to make sure everything's the way it should be, go in there and find something that's not supposed to be there. Multiple Chinese companies, according to Reuters, are supplying this high-tech equipment to America, and they put these undocumented communication devices, including cellular radios, in some of the batteries and power inverters. The inverters are built to allow remote access by technicians here in America for updates and maintenance on the equipment, which is normal. But they're also supposed to have firewalls in place to prevent direct communication back to China, where they came from. But these rogue components provide undocumented channels that could be taken advantage of, giving the Chinese backdoor access to our grid. This is the important part. According to Reuters, the lack of firewalls and inclusion of this extra equipment could allow anyone with access to circumvent the system with, quoting now, potentially catastrophic consequences. Using the rogue communication devices to skirt firewalls and switch off inverters remotely or change their settings could destabilize power grids, damage energy infrastructure, and trigger widespread blackouts. That effectively means there's a built-in way to physically destroy the grid, our power grid.
Could you imagine how effed up that would be?
Well, it sounds like
that would be catastrophic.
they found these. I don't know if they're already looking or have found more. The government sort of said, like, yeah, we're aware, but they wouldn't like directly comment on it. But it's a reminder of the risks that we take by not producing stuff here at home and allowing other countries, including countries that we have issues with, who may want to take us down or do harm toward us for whatever reason or agenda.
Well, they're communists.
You know, this gives them allegedly an opportunity to really mess with us. Shutting down our power grid. Everyone's like, what's going on? Why did we lose power? We don't know. We can't find it.
I mean, could you imagine what would go on? The looting, the crime. I mean, what if you're in Arizona in the dead of freaking summer?
There are people who
I mean,
need
hey,
help
if you
or
have a
assistance.
Tesla, good luck.
Yeah, you can't charge your car. I mean, talk about a need for backup generators. I just, you know, it is scary, and the extent of it is unclear. They found some. There could be a lot more. And what else is going on that we don't know about that we need to investigate? What are we missing? So it's just something to think about. And, you know, I encourage you to go to Reuters or search on the internet for this article about this issue and judge for yourself. Share it with your friends and, pay attention.
Oh, let's get scared.
No, I'm not trying to scare people.
Trying to scare
necessarily.
me? It's scary.
It is scary, but it's also encouraging that they found it. I'm just saying, like, we can't just keep our heads in the sand. We always have to be vigilant.
No, a
And not
vigilante.
Yeah. You can't expect everyone's going to do the right thing all the time, especially people who might hate us.
That ain't us.
Exactly. So,
I gotta go. I have zero food here.
yeah,
Like zero food.
true. Well, we have time to shop before she gets home. We can run to the store right now.
Well, you probably want to edit all this stuff,
I
right?
do.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's get some food. You guys
I
have
gotta pack.
You do
It's
have
8
to
o'clock
pack.
already.
Have a smash-tastic day. Thanks for being with us. Have a great weekend.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
We'll see you next week.
See ya.